be that R, it be that A, it be that I, our defense bang, it be that E, it be that R, it be that S, on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just win, be that hater. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Give me a snack, I'ma turn it to some racks. LA didn't wanna give us a home, but LV got us on the map. That be a fact, I've bet it all on silver and black. Hard Carson and Mad Max got me Emmett, I've been down since the 90s. You don't want the black hole, homie, don't try me. Raiders roll deep, some say that we grind me, but we bring the revenue every time we grind in third and some and Wallace gone. Renfro caught it and now he's spinning. Mariota on third, he's sprinting. R.I.P. Madden, Al Davis, and all of the Raiders fans that we lost since the beginning. It be that R, it be that A, it be that I, our defense bang. It be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just win, be the hater.
Shield Squad, what's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to Protect the Shell podcast. It's your boy Chris, where my opinions might not always be popular, but it'll always be authentic, man. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging with me tonight on this Friday. Welcome to Fan Talk Friday. Man, it's my favorite day of the week, man. Before I get started, man, got to shout out some people that's in the chat. ASMR, A Dog's Life. Thank God it's Friday, Big Chris. Yes, absolutely. Appreciate you coming through. Leo in the building. What's going on, Leo? Shield Squad. Thrash, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping through. The Dark Raider podcast. Appreciate you. My brother, Anthony Estrada, what's going on? He said, what's good? Salute to my guy, Chris. Yes, salute to you, man. Let's see who else we got. Got Rafa in the building, man. Appreciate Rafa, man. Thank you for coming through. Got my boy SoCal Sal in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through. See who else we got in here. Got Taddy in the building, man. What's going on? Appreciate you, man. So appreciate everybody that's in the chat, man. You know, as usual, man, I always make sure I got a good squad with me, man. So, man, first got to bring in my boy Daniel Ray. What's going on, sir?
What's good, Chris? Thanks for having me back.
Hey, man, always, man. It's always a pleasure having you, man. How you doing? How's your week, man?
Pretty good. I had a little card show last weekend, so that was fun.
Oh, sweet.
Yep,
Badass. Man, then I got my boy Raider Earn in the building. What's up, boss?
Going on, man? What up, Chris? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain, man. You know, getting ready for this Super Bowl, I guess, man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's tough, Chris. I don't know who to root for, but I just want to say, man, I appreciate you and everything you do. You know, when the OC drama happened last week, I love how you just, you know, you're on top of things, man, and you keep it real, and you just keep reporting. And I like how you do it, man. So thanks for having me on tonight. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. I can't wait to get back on your show too, man. You got a great show, man. So, but yeah, man. So we definitely got a lot to talk about. Let's see who else we got. Mutation X2. He said, hey there, have you heard from you if he's getting the job with the Raiders? Vic Tafer says he's anticipating something getting done soon. Hey, man, you know, I'm chilling right now. I'm chilling. Just stay tuned, fellas. Just stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned. But yeah, man. So so you know, kind of talking about that, man. So there's been a lot of talk about you know, the offensive coordinator. You know, a lot of people were, you know, kind of expecting Cliff Kingsbury to be the offensive coordinator. I know, you know, a lot of people feel a lot of different ways, and I know me and Daniel feel a certain way about it. So
you're not mad about it?
Yeah, I've had a chance to talk to you, Ern, about it. But so you know, as you guys know, we got Luke Getsy, and you know, I think I was one of the first people that really did a deep dive into him and his experience, because a lot of people were ready to jump off a cliff when he was announced. Because so many people, you know, wanted Cliff Kingsbury and stuff like that. Honestly, I think we dodged a bullet there. That's just me.
100% agree.
That's kind of where I'm at, man. So, Ern, I know how Daniel feels. Ern, how you feel about the whole not having Kingsbury and then having Getsy? What's your thoughts?
To me, honestly, Chris, the thing is, first off, it was kind of embarrassing. The Raiders come off, Raidering again. You're basically having Adam Schefter and everybody announce that he's going to be hired.
Yeah.
You wake up Saturday morning, my phone's destroyed with everybody's clowning, or I have a lot of Ram fan friends and other people that don't like the Raiders, are my friends, but so everybody's Raiders again, here we go, same old shit. So sorry for cussing if that's not.
No, you good. You good.
So I don't know if you ever watched this guy's podcast called Raider Films. This guy does a really cool breakdown.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that guy's show, and he was like stacking it like with Kingsbury's going to come Caleb Williams. So he gets my hopes up. I love that guy's show. He does a great job. It's very simple, but it's very to the point. But then he also is very smart, and he looks at things both ways. So shout out to Raider Films. I don't know if you ever had him on your show, but he would be a good guy to get.
Yeah.
But he really made it break down on Getsy, that he had a lot of success with Devontae, and there was a familiarity there. So he made me get off the edge of the cliff a little bit, So I'm okay. I know that the Raiders want to be a smash mouth team, and that's everything that AP's saying, and he wants that violence and he wants that run first. It's just I just know that he also promised 24 points a game. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? But
so were you a Cliff guy though?
I'm a USC fan, and honestly, I will tell you this: it feels like Caleb regressed this year a little bit.
Exactly.
There's a little bit too many chefs in the stew. The year before, I mean, when he got the Heisman, it was beautiful. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It seemed like a different player.
Yeah. But then again, the USC defense is so bad, you can't put that on Kingsbury.
No. Yeah, no, like when I look at Caleb and just USC as a whole, I don't even look at the defense. It's just like I just look just at one side of the ball. What did he do? I mean, he has all the talent in the world. My thing is just from a mental toughness standpoint, I don't know. And again, I could totally be wrong. It's just something about it. It's just I don't know. I don't know if he has like that Raider mentality that I kind of expect. I don't know. I
think with most Raider fans, when they see him and they saw him play at USC, they see somebody that's Patrick Mahomes-esque.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. He's
got magic.
Yeah. He's definitely unorthodox. He can, his escapability. He keeps his eyes down. I mean, he definitely has those type of skills, but Mahomes is a mentally tough dude, man. And he got a dog mentality of refuse to lose. I don't know if Caleb got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll say this though. One thing I got to add this though. One dude that really pissed me off this week was Magic Johnson, because he came out that he was the guy that got Cliff to just kind of. He just made the Raiders look stupid, man. Like, I mean, we're just like we asked this girl to the prom.
Part of business.
She said no, I'm going out.
Money talks, part of business. I mean, because at the end of the day, Magic wanted to be part owner for us, didn't he?
Yeah. No, honestly, I've sat next to Magic Johnson at a game at the LA Coliseum. It was really cool. But I know he was a Raiders fan. I don't know what happened. I mean, money talks, but
yeah, it is money talk. It's a business move,
Yeah, but I was like disappointed with Magic.
For sure. Daniel, man, go ahead, and I know how you feel, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I'm with you. We definitely dodged a bullet. I think Cliff Kingsbury is one of the most overrated coaches there is. I give the stat all the time of him finishing his last 8 games of every regular season, right? He finishes no better than 3 wins. That is the worst thing, right?
Crazy.
You can have a slow start and recover. Coming down the stretch, you can't go 3-5. And it's every single year. So, I brought some, I guess, negative stats today against Cliff Kingsbury to calm everybody down if they were so gung-ho on this guy. Like you said USC, right? The Heisman year, they were 11-3. Last year, like I said, or this year, it seemed like huge regression to 8-5. Like you said, yes, it was not just the offense, it was defense. But again, it's like for an offensive genius to go to the Heisman Trophy winner, and that's all you can do. It's just all the signs are negative to me. And again, the biggest stat in the world, right, is wins and losses. Is that not the biggest stat there is?
Right.
Mhm.
So again, in 2019, that's his first year in the NFL. He went 5-10-1 for the Cardinals. 2020, 8-8. Okay, that's progression, right? That's good.
Yeah.
2021, he went 11-6. They started 7-0, and he still finished 3-5 down the stretch, and then got his doors blown off in the one playoff game, 34-11 by the Rams, right?
Yeah.
2022, he goes 4-13 and gets fired. Overall, in 66 games in 4 years, he went 28-37-1. That's a terrible record. I do not understand what all the hype is. And I'm going to take it a step further to his college resume. In 2013, with Baker Mayfield and Davis Webb, Texas Tech Raiders could only 8-5, right? 2014, this is Mahomes and Webb, 4-8. And again, all right, that's a lot of Webb playing. Yes, wow, right?
Yeah.
2015, he goes 7-6 with mainly Mahomes. Still Webb is there. 2016 with just Mahomes, 5-7. You go 5-7 in college with, again, this is what Mahomes is top of the league right now, right? He's chasing Brady. I mean, these are awful fucking numbers. In 2017 and 18, he went 6-7 and 5-7 with nobody. So I can't even name you the quarterbacks. They were so bad.
Right.
But that's an awful resume, in my opinion. There is nothing sexy about that resume.
And he doesn't win big games because just like you said, he breaks down at the end of the season when your schedule gets harder anyway.
Out of them 3 bowl games he attended, he went 1-2. So in 6 years as a head coach, he was 35-40 in college with all that QB talent. That's not a guy I want.
You know, it's crazy though, not to be a jerk, but that his record eclipses AP's record because AP don't have a record really. I try to look up AP's record as a coach in any. I think the only thing he has more than 1 year or half a year is Pauly. And even there, when I hate to say it, but it's not that good.
No, that's true. No, I mean, Pauly.
It's not like he blew everybody out. And everybody knew him here because I'm from Southern California. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm hearing his name now. I'm hearing more about it, but at the time it wasn't. You know, Don Bosco and these are the big schools, but that school at the time, Pauly. I mean, there's great players, but he wasn't lighting it up as a coach, and definitely. I looked his record up at Arizona. Like, it's really short. It's crazy to think because
I mean he wasn't a head coach there. Yeah, he was just
he's an interim, right? There too.
Well, I don't think he was. I don't think he was head though. I think he was always.
It was linebackers coach, right? Or
because I think Herm Edwards was there and and I think Marvin Lewis was there. I forgot someone else was there, but yeah, he was never like the head guy.
Well, he was never even head coach there.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I hope it works out. I just heard, it's funny. You just hear about this, and everybody's so focused still on, people are mad about the Kingsbury thing or whatever. But I'm still kind of worried about. Did we whiff it on? I mean, did we whiff it with AP?
Oh, see, I don't think so. I think we hit that out the park. Personally, I think we hit it out the park just because. He has the attribute that is the hardest part to find, and I think, look at McDaniels, Josh McDaniels, X's and O's guy. He's a whiz kid when it comes to offense. But he just couldn't connect with the players. And I mean, and honestly, a lot of coaches really can't connect with the players. That's why a lot of coaches are good at being a coordinator, but they can't really lead these guys to want to run through a wall, like when you hear Max talk about AP and when you hear Devontae talk about these are alpha dogs, you know what I'm saying? And the way that they feel about AP, and not only that, then you got the Pro Bowlers, you got the the Charles Woodsons of the world, you got the Tim Browns speaking out, you got the Howie Longs, guys that played with them, the Michael Strahans of the world, Tom Coughlin's. I mean, they're all endorsing this guy. And, to me, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just the biggest thing was Max. When Max came out and said that let me know all I needed to know. Because, Max wants to retire a Raider. He has it tatted on his body. He wants to be a Raider. But he's like, if this team is going to miss this big, I have to, look at different options. And that was enough for me to be like, okay, because we're fans, so we only know so much. But
Yeah.
what goes on behind that locker room for someone like Max and Devontae to come out the way they did, like that speaks volumes of me.
Did y'all see the list? It was like they ranked the head coaching whatever, like hires 1 through 8 or whatever, and they gave us 8, and they didn't put Harbaugh at 1. It was such a bad list, dude. It was a wild list where I was like, in my opinion, like you mentioned earlier, some people are just good coordinators. What's his name? Dan Quinn for Washington. And it's like, what pick was that for them? Pick 6, 7, 8? How far down the line was he? That was horrible. Like, again, I think he is a great defensive coordinator. Nothing more. That's it.
But he did take an NFL team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I mean, that's nothing. That's not nothing. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not taking the credit away from him. I'm just saying it's like I loved what the Seahawks defense were. You know what I mean? When they won the Super Bowl. I like him more as a defensive coordinator is all I'm getting at.
And again, I'm really happy with AP, and I really like AP. So don't feel like I'm just shitting on him. But
speak your mind.
I'm just devil's advocate. But I remember. I don't know if you guys remember the coach Joe Bugle. He was a coach of the Raiders.
Yeah, we remember.
The guy who was like, I think he was an offensive line coordinator. And and that was like in 1997, and all the players like pined for him. You know what I mean? And this is when they're back in Oakland, and everybody was like, Joe Bugle, man, Joe Bugle. Well, the next year he came out and did 4-12.
Yeah, but to me, that's different though. Like, I don't know, man. It's like because there's a difference between like a player's coach that like just a player's just like, like I would say like someone like Rich Bisaccia, he's probably like considered like a player's coach because he was probably just down to earth. He seems cool. A nice guy for the most part, but like AP, you can tell AP will get on your ass. Like he's gonna chew you out. Because I was watching the interview today. It was with I think AP was on Keyshawn Johnson's podcast, and they were just talking about how like when we were beating up on the Chargers, we were just kicking their butt, and our second string was in, and we're like we're blowing them out, of course, and he's still like ripping into our guys, like, dude, there's no letting up. We have a standard, we have an expectation. You need to continue going, and like I don't know, man. It's just. But I mean, you're right. We none of us know at the end of the day. None of us know. But it just feels right to me. And it's like I said, when you get people like the Charles Woodsons of the world, like they don't speak out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think they know that that their words hold weight. So like when they do speak out, like especially Howie Long, when does Howie Long like endorse somebody? Like, just think about that. Like, Howie Long, for as long as he's been a Raider, been a comment,
he endorsed Gruden both times. He endorsed Gruden both times.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. He was remember the second press conference that they had when he was coming in?
Yeah, but that was after he was already hired, though. But I'm talking about this was like before, like, he's like pounding the pavement, like, hey, you guys need to hire him. Like, this is who you need to hire. Now, of course, the alumni is going to, applaud you after, you get hired. They're going to come on board. I'm sure he probably applauded Lane Kiffin and Tom Cable and all them guys, man. So who knows, man.
Whatever happened to Tom Cable? Is he still coaching anywhere?
I don't know.
Remember, he was with Gruden's staff.
Another good offensive line coach, not a good head coach.
Yeah. No, yeah, we just got rid of Tom because Tom Cable was with us, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
McDaniels got rid of him because that's when we brought in Carmen Brasillo.
He might have went back to Seattle. I don't know.
Maybe. But all those guys are gone, right? Like Brasillo's gone, right? I mean, those are all Patriots guys.
Yeah. He went to the Giants, I think.
Yeah.
And even Bo Hardigree, he got hired, I think, today? Someone hired him. Yeah. For quarterback.
What was that? Was it Tennessee? I saw it too.
Yeah, they were Tennessee.
Wow. So you see, they got all the Callahans, right?
Oh yeah, they can have it. They can have it.
F. Callahan, man, he's a
right.
Man,
son hired dad on that one.
Yeah, Callahan. Oh man, yeah, Callahan pissed me off, man. He sabotaged that daggone Super Bowl.
Man, that was brutal. He made it so much worse, man.
Oh yeah. Let me get to these comments real quick, man. Shout out to my boy Leo. So he's saying, so the more I study He said, and look like the system isn't what we think with Fields and the Bears. Honestly, think as much hate to admit Caleb is better fit. I don't know him or Penix if health clears. Okay. Let's see.
I want to hit on that as well.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Daniels, but Williams would be dope too. See, now let's talk about the Jaden Daniels, because there's been a lot of talk about that.
He's right here from California.
Yeah, so to the point where, you know, I hate when all the inside sources act like they know everything. So the inside sources say that they hear that the Raiders are moving up or whatever. The fact that that's even been brought out makes me think they won't now. Because I hate the fact, because, you know, these teams be so tight-lipped. They don't, you know, there's a lot of smoke screens going on. But what you guys have talked about Jaden Daniels, do you think that it would be worth trading up, because it's going to be expensive? But what's your thoughts on him?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I'm definitely cool if we get Jaden Daniels. He's my favorite quarterback of this draft. Drake May probably my second, and then unpopular JJ McCarthy the third.
Oh, my God.
I'm with that though.
But that's just me. I'm definitely cool with trading up for Jaden Daniels. I feel like it's totally, you know what I mean, AP's guy. So I'm like, I'm all about it. Let's see, you know what I mean? Like, let's run it. And AP reminds me so much of like Dan Campbell, almost like D'Amico Ryans, like, but definitely more raw. You know what I mean? He doesn't got the experience for sure, but it's just like, it's a vibe like that, man. I don't know.
It is.
I dig it.
It is. What's your thoughts on Daniels, Ern?
He just looks a little skinny.
Just
just the way that's offense. I mean, and I don't see a lot of SEC games because we're here out in California, but just from what I've seen, I mean, the way that the game that he's playing compared to what AP's talking about, I don't know. I don't know if he's strong enough. I mean, you know, and I know once he gets in the building, they'll get all the trainers with him and he'll get the good food. But man, down here, I mean, out of San Bernardino, he's a lightning rod. I mean, he's already like Raider Nation loves him down here because, you know, they saw him in the locker room at the end of the year. And again, he's from Southern California, and it's a home run if you can get him. But do the Raiders move up to 3? Can they make a deal with the Patriots?
It's going to be expensive. That's for sure. It'll be
expensive. Worth it? Is it worth it? But I like what he said about, you know, if you get down to 11, if you're going to keep it how it is, Bo Nix, McCarthy.
Oh.
McCarthy, baby.
Come on.
What's wrong?
Chris? What's wrong?
Come on,
not
man.
good enough to win.
That's our boy. That's our boy.
Daniel, man, you're a Michigan fan like me, man. You can't like McCarthy, man. You can't.
Bro, we love McCarthy. What do you mean 15-0? We drink that Kool-Aid.
I mean, I like that he brought us a chip, man. But I'm telling you, I don't want him with the silver and black, man. Now the thing is, I would take him. I would take him. Okay. The reason is I just don't think he's ready. I think he's a project. Now, I think he has a higher ceiling than, you know, like a Bo Nix or some of these other guys, you know, like a Penix. But I don't think he's ready. I think he should stay in college another year, man, because he's very athletic. But Daniel, you done watched him, because like I said, I watched the kid ever since daggone spring ball, his before his freshman year when he came in. Like, the kid's athletic, but the dude is not accurate at all. At all.
I disagree. I think he is.
Come on.
Not when I say accurate, I mean he's not 100% accurate, obviously. But I mean, dude, he drops dimes. He can put it on him, in my opinion.
He's got a TB12's endorsement.
I mean, of course, you know, he's gonna say that, man. I mean, that's just a cool thing to do. Like, yeah, you won a national championship. Oh, he's the best. Oh, man, come on, man. I don't know. I'm not. I got a video coming out. I'm gonna break him down a little bit. Like I said, I love the kid because he brought us a national championship. But like I was looking at this year, 40% of the games he threw for under 150 yards. 40% of the games he threw for under 150 yards.
He's a game manager.
That's crazy.
That was the script. That's how good our run game was. That O-line, baby.
Right, man.
Isn't that the model for what we're gonna go with Getsy? Isn't that the script? Isn't that what we're looking at?
No, see, but I think there's a misconception about Getsy. Like, Getsy has a balanced offense. Like, Getsy, like his time in Green Bay, he was like the passing coordinator. Like, he was all about like the pass game. It's just what I think it is. Justin Fields just wasn't able to, read the field and go through progressions like Getsy's probably used to, because you went from Aaron Rodgers to Justin Fields. And again, that could be a coaching issue. Like, you got to be able to coach what you got. But however, he did make Justin good with his legs. They had some scripted runs for him and stuff like that. But I don't think Getsy's going to be like full-blown run game like a lot of people think. That's just me. I think he wants to be balanced, because if you think about it, Devontae had his best years when Getsy was a pass game coordinator. I mean, Getsy, he apparently he's good with receivers. In 2016, he helped Jordy Nelson get the Comeback Player of the Year award. Even last year with DJ Moore had a career year with Getsy. So, my thing is, he could probably do wonders with a Trey Tucker. Someone like a Trey Tucker, someone like Jacoby Myers. I think he's gonna make that wide receiver room crazy.
Honestly, like the way I think about it is, I look at the game against the Chiefs that we won. It wasn't flashy. You know what I mean? It was a defense first. It was ran the ball hard. It didn't need to be 60 points like that game when we beat them when we had Ruggs. It didn't need to be that.
Yeah.
But you still want to have somebody competent. And it's tough because you're right. To go and move up to 3, you're gonna have to spend a lot. You're gonna mortgage our future, and we still have a lot of position needs. Like, it looks like we're gonna have a big shift in the offensive line. I'm hearing Andre James is gone, and I'm hearing everybody could be Illuminor could be gone, and
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some needs, and we still need a D tackle. I'd love that we could get Chris Jones, somehow wiggle him, but there's still a lot of needs. So I don't know if moving all the way up is gonna make our team. Is Jaden Daniels good enough in your mind, Chris, to worth it to get up there and move to 3 to get him?
See, I'm torn. I'm torn because if this was like previous years, I would say let's go do it. But I think with our new GM, I think our number 1 picks are more valuable, because I think we might hit on them now because we got a real GM who could find talent early in the first round. Whereas, Gruden, them damn first round picks is pretty much, garbage. It's like, whatever, go trade them away and get a player that's already proven. But now it's like we got a guy that could literally in the next couple years hit a couple home runs and change the whole scope of our roster. So I don't know. I wish I could just give you a good answer. It's a risk. It's a risk.
It's a risk. It's a risk. And I just think like the lower down you go, if you wait, somebody like McCarthy could even end up in the second round.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that and then just stay with what you got, and then just build up the team around them. The team was competitive.
Yeah.
As long as things don't regress, I think honestly next year could be a really exciting year. And then you just go one more year and just you kind of build it out. But I know most Raider fans want Telesco to move up. You know what I mean? But I from what I understand in his history, he's never been one to do that.
Yeah, I'm not. It's tough, man, because I see the arguments and I respect your arguments for each way, each direction. But my thing is like we got to fix the trenches. Like we got to get that offensive line together. Because if we have to roll with Aiden O'Connell or a rookie or whatever, it's like we still gonna need to protect these guys. We don't have the line that can do it right now, especially because, like you said, I don't know what's gonna happen to Andre James. A lot of people want to bump Parham in the middle. So if that's the case,
definitely cheaper.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then we got a left guard that's open. a right guard that's open. I imagine we'll bring a Luminor back. I imagine. And then I don't know. You guys think Thayer Mumford's ready to start?
I mean, for the contract, I mean, if you're gonna roll him out and roll him in like how they've been doing anyway, I mean, it's nice to keep. For me, it's nice to keep him as a swing guy.
Yeah,
kind of moving him around and using him like that, and that's kind of how Illuminor's career also was. So
yeah.
But I feel like they need to make a little more investment. You know?
Yeah, we need to upgrade. But one last thing on the Daniels thing, it's like the offense, we are set up to where, you know what I mean, we can do this. And it's like, obviously you want it to pop off like CJ Stroud did, right? Like that's the dream.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That would be, and again, if all we have to do, again, if we got to go to one, we're not giving up 3 first-round picks. You know what I mean? We can't have no future. We still need so much.
Right,
that's
what I'm saying.
On defense, yes, we still got to build the team complete. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
if we do all at most, you know, you go from 10 to 3, it's like you're not paying nearly the price of going from 13 to 1. You know what I'm saying? Going from 13 to 3 or whatever. So it could, like I said, it could be a CJ Stroud-like season with our offense, in my opinion.
Because he's stepping into a situation way better than what CJ stepped into.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the thing about the Texans, what did they win? Like 3 games the year before or 2 games?
Oh yeah. They were honestly, I think that's why who traded with them? Who gave them that pick back to go get Stroud? Because they had to pick number 2, right? Or what happened?
Yeah, they took Will Anderson, right? Defensive Rookie of the Year or whatever.
And then they traded back. They traded back up to get
Stroud first. I think they took
didn't
Stroud first, right?
I
feel like they would have taken Stroud
remember.
first. Just being QB, the value. I can't remember that.
I don't remember. But I mean, but anyway, yeah. But I think that like Jaden's gonna be walking into a good situation. Except like our line's a little shaky, but you got a young tight end that I think is going to be ascending.
He's a beast too. He's a huge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we just did, and that's the thing. Getsy's going to use him. Getsy's going to use him for sure.
Yep.
And then we're going to have a motivated Josh Jacobs probably. You know, I think he comes back. I don't think he'll be back. Yeah, you know, and he'll be motivated. You talking about a guy that's going to probably stay there all off season, going to get in the best shape because he's going to have a chip on his shoulder.
It won't be like last year where he comes in, you know, the day of the game.
Right.
He'll be there the whole time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. For sure. So, and you know, Devontae is absolutely, he loves having Getsy. You know, he's happy about that.
I read that article today.
Yeah. So, you know,
Getsy also, like you mentioned it earlier in 2016, his, again, not head coaching, but just his resume in general is like solid. I know they'd lost all 4, right, of those championship games he was a part of for the Packers, but to be in 4 championships, think about what they used to say about Andy Reid, right, when he lost the 5 championships with the Eagles, right?
Yep.
He is now considered one of the greatest coaches there is, right?
Yeah.
And with just, you know, due cause. Like, again, I'm not saying Getsy's anything. I'm just comparing. He's been a part of great teams, unlike Cliff Kingsbury, so people could just calm down, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
it's like he knows what it looks like. I mean, he's been around greatness. And again, like I love what he's able to do with receivers. So now, one thing I've always hated was like, why aren't we scheming Devontae open? Like, why are we just accepting the fact that they're giving him bracket coverage and he just can't get open? Like, no, scheme him open. Like, do what the Rams do with like Cooper Kupp or that rookie this year. Like, they will scheme these guys open. They're scheming, you know, Tyreek open. Like, why aren't we doing that with Devontae? You know,
you know what it reminds me of, Chris? It reminds me of when Gruden got a hold finally of Tim Brown, because if you remember when Gruden got a hold of Tim Brown, like Tim Brown was kind of getting towards the end of his career.
Yeah, it seemed like it was over.
But then he just had a renaissance with Gruden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Gruden just figured out and knew how to get Timmy involved. And I feel like, you know, if one positive with Getsy is that he knows Devontae well. He knows where he's at in his career. I don't think Devontae is like washed, but I definitely feel like he did lose a step. I mean, he can still shake open.
I don't.
He can still shake open, but there was a lot of plays I saw him like. It reminded me of Tim Brown used to do this at the end of his career. Tim Brown like they're holding me every play. They're holding me. You do that like every play, and I was like, oh, he can't get away.
Yeah.
So I know that Devontae's got some wear on those tires. He's still really good off the line, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
Snead for Kansas City locked him down, but like there was some weird drops Devontae had, and I know like the
He did
balls
have some
weren't
drops.
placed where he was expected, but still at the level Devontae is, you catch those. You know what I'm saying? So that was worrisome. I think he will bounce back though this year, and it'll be definitely a lot better than last year.
Yeah, for sure. And two, if they know who their quarterback is when OTAs hit, I'm sure they'll be at a park, him and the quarterback, whoever it is.
Oh yeah.
Throwing balls like him and Derek were. And I mean, at least you hope so. But I think that's probably gonna happen. And if it's Daniel, I mean, he's already real cool with AP. He's already in the Raiders locker room. So I mean, it feels like a perfect match. But it's just gonna be like you guys said, the cost.
Exactly. Man, shout out to Stuart Swaggart, man. Always giving me a hard time, man.
Dude,
bad.
I was gonna wear the jersey tonight. I knew I should have.
Ah, yeah, you should have.
I got the 30 in the closet. Oh, I should have worn it.
That's a dope name right there. He was like a great. What did he play? Safety?
Yep.
Yeah, it was safety, man.
You also remember Chris Carr? Remember the other crazy?
Yeah, Chris Carr. Yep. Yeah.
He was more of a special teamer, but he was also like just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were lean years.
Yeah, Stu, man. Stu always gives me a hard time with he thinks JJ McCarthy's the best quarterback of the class.
Okay, let me ask you.
Don't nod your head. Don't give him the satisfaction.
But you guys
crazy.
You guys are both Michigan fans, right?
Yeah. What's going on, Raider Ben?
But do you remember watching Tom Brady play for? Did he even play? Were they good when he played for them? I mean,
oh, you talking about for Michigan?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, and I tell everybody this. He would win games, but I did not like Tom in Michigan either. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go. You didn't
I liked Drew Henson. I like Drew Henson better than him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But hey, it's whatever, Everybody was wrong about Tom. Everybody.
So couldn't you see a parallel then with JJ?
No. No. I want JD to do fine. Like I want him to do what I really wanted him to stay, honestly. I really did. I wanted him to stay another year. Because like I said, I like the kid. He's he's a good leader. His teammates love him. He works hard. But I don't know what Daniel's talking about, man. The dude he's not accurate, man. He's not.
Get Stu on, he'll tell you. He's dotting them boys up.
Oh my gosh, man. It's crazy.
We'll see. But, I wouldn't be mad if they got him.
At 13, though?
Probably not there. I would say probably to trade back.
Yeah, we could trade back a little bit.
In the first round. It's like
we're not going to get the best. If you're not going to get what you really want, you know what I mean?
Man, my thing is there's too many, man, like that daggone tackle from what was it, Oregon State? Or no, what was it, Oklahoma State? What's the name? I like him. There's a couple guys like that
on both sides of the ball, offense and defensive line.
What about that guy Rattler? That guy that won for the Senior Bowl. They said that guy. Is that his name?
Rattler? Yeah, Spencer Rattler.
Everybody's coming up Rattler now.
Hey.
Wasn't he on QB1 or something?
Yeah.
What show was he on? Yeah. No, nothing to do with him.
No Rattler?
No Rattlers.
Rattlers he's kind of immature, man. But they were I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and back him, but I don't know. I just don't know about JJ that early. That's my biggest thing. My biggest thing. And so how you guys feeling about AOC then?
I love his attitude, man. I love the fact that he's like, I'm gonna compete. Like, go ahead. That's cool. He could be woe is me. He could be like, What's funny to me, I think about what's going to happen with Jimmy G. Like, is he just going to let him walk up the building with the money and just, I put him out there washing cars. I would do something.
Honestly, like I've been telling people that, like I said, I've been seeing different things about like we'll save money if it's like post June cut or whatever. I don't know. But my thing is if Jimmy's gonna be a good teammate, whatever, man. And if it doesn't save us money, keep him. But I mean, of course, if we get some kind of cap relief, then yeah, go ahead and get someone else.
Have y'all heard the other rumor?
Which one?
The Kirk Cousins shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I see, and that's another thing, man. I think that I think Devontae wants a vet. Honestly, I think he
Probably
wants a
does.
vet,
He
but
probably does.
I think he probably wants. I mean, he did say he want Kirk Cousins, which I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want Kurt for what the price he wants. So I think what Kurt say, he wanted almost like 50.
Yeah, you know, every time he gets paid
gets
every
paid.
time he gets
Yeah,
the
like,
contract.
yeah.
So I don't know if I want that. And it's like the reason, not just the money, it's we can't let him get touched. You know what I'm saying?
At
Kirk
all.
Cousins is on his. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
last leg. Like he's
Yeah.
got to have the best line in the league.
He just reminds me of another Jeff George guy. Like he's just a guy, like a gun for hire. He's just gonna. When's the last time besides Peyton Manning when he went to the Broncos? Like when's the last time they brought in a free agent, any team, and then, oh yeah, they won the Super Bowl? I mean, I'm trying to think back.
Yeah, I don't want
I
Kirk.
don't think there's any. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
works. That doesn't work. You got to draft a rookie and you got to build around him, even all the way back to Ben Roethlisberger, Brady, you know, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. I mean, those guys, everybody was drafted. They built the team around them. They grew together. That's the model. I mean, now obviously with Mahomes, hate to say it, you know,
they did it
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm glad you said something about Mahomes because again, I like Baker, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like even on our team, I don't know if Baker's going to be competing with Mahomes, Herbert, right? Now that he's got Harbaugh, it's like we're going to need, I think, something new and fresh, man. That's why I'm all about the Jaden Daniels thing. I would be excited to see it.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I'm not going to be mad if they get it. I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be exciting draft. But
yeah,
any dark horse candidates, Chris, for you on quarterback? What they going to do?
See, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I've been all over the place, literally. I've been
back car.
Yeah. Besides car, yeah. But I've been all over the place. Because for a second there, I was like, hey, I would consider Justin Fields, but I don't
Russell
think
Wilson.
See,
no.
No. I'm saying if you would have asked me this a couple weeks ago, I'd be like, hell no. But now it's like, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm listening to these players so much. Now it's like I'm almost like, man, what does Devontae want? I'm at that point, which I know I shouldn't be, but it's like I think Devontae's gonna want a vet, and I'm not saying I'm a big Russell fan because I don't think he's gonna fit our culture.
He could be cheap next year.
Big Daddy just dropped Jake Browning on us. What a sleeper. I love that.
Jake Browning. I forgot about that dude.
Oh, that's good.
But yes, I don't know, man. What you say?
He could be cheap. I mean, if he's getting released.
Oh no, he'll be dirt cheap. Because he's getting paid regardless by the Broncos. So
I mean, who would you rather? Would you rather him or Justin Fields?
See what I'm saying? See,
I'm gonna go Fields.
You're making my blood pressure go up, man. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I know.
Because
these are the questions I ask myself, my brother. That's why.
Because a part of me, man, like I said, a part of me don't want nothing to do with Russ. A part of me wants nothing at all to do with him. But then a part of me is like, what we saw in the Broncos may not be him necessarily. Like,
it may have been the
like
coach.
That was a tough situation there. We got some weapons. I really think a veteran quarterback who won't turn the ball over. I don't know, man. Who can evade pressure?
He's won a Super Bowl.
Won a Super Bowl. Because that's the only thing that bothers me about AOC is just he just can't move, man. If he can move, like if he had the athletic ability of a JJ or something, I'd be all for him. I'd be like, let's roll with him. Let's let him, develop. But the fact that's like, you almost got to have that Dallas Cowboys of the 90s line, like the Nate Newtons and you got to have that type of line to protect AOC, man.
And if that's the case, then that's what you're drafting. If you're going to go all AOC, then you got to.
That's what I'm saying. Go get some dogs on the offensive line.
Yeah, because right now it's not enough for him. I mean, you could just see things broke down on him, and he took some sacks. You know that. Oh my God, I was at that first game against the Chargers. He just got destroyed. All the 5 fumbles and all that against Mac.
Yeah.
But you know,
I mean, but that's anybody. And any quarterback's going to struggle when you got that type of pressure on you. So like, I'm not going to put that on him. And he was a rookie. I just, man, it's just a couple times I'm like, just like, you don't even got to roll out, man. Just have some lateral movement, step to the right. You know, like that. That's what Brady was great at.
Well, too though. I mean, I think the play design for him sucked. Like, you know, like I think about like Goff with the Rams, and even with the Lions, they would roll him out a lot. They give him bootlegs. They would move the pocket for him. Like the Raiders just never do that. They just don't.
Yeah, they don't.
That. Like, I don't know. Even with McDaniels, even with Gruden,
no bootlegs, none of that.
No. Yeah. And those plays work for those kind of quarterbacks. They're kind of a little slower delivery. But to me, honestly, like a really cool scenario is you keep AOC as your backup. You know, keep him cheap. You draft somebody in the draft that's like have a lot of upside, and you take a veteran quarterback cheap, somebody that's good, somebody that has a pedigree that could pass along to a young team. Russell Wilson fits that mold.
You know what one of my buddies on Twitter said, which a part of me is like, it's crazy, but then it's like a veteran presence. You know, if we're gonna keep AOC, what about someone like a Jameis Winston as like the veteran presence?
Like y'all said earlier, if we are getting rid of Jimmy G, then yeah, we do have to bring in some type of veteran presence, especially if we're drafting one of these rooks. And yeah, I see it all up and down the chat here. Everybody's talking about AOC in the backup, but it's like, yes, that's what he is competing for, to be, in a sense, be better than the backup, to push, you know what I mean? Whoever the starter is, which that's what we want, you know what I mean? Which I love the competitiveness of the new number 4. So
yeah. Someone said, Leo said Trey Lance.
Oh,
my boy SoCal said Trey Lance can continue making the Gatorade.
That sucks. I can't believe you think back that the 49ers are a great team, and obviously look at they're going to be in the Super Bowl, but they thought so highly of him, what they gave up to get him, and still their team survived though. So I hate the 49ers, but that's a shout out. Quick question to you guys. I hate to change the script, but who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? Does anybody dare root for the Chiefs in this?
I'm glad you said this, because I wanted to real quick stay on the 49ers with and I'll answer right after this, but I got a question after that, is why does everybody seem to hate Brock Purdy when it's like, I think they're more mad at they just got away with the Trey Lance miss. Everybody's really mad at, you know what I mean? It's they're not mad at Brock Purdy. They're mad at Lynch, you know what I mean? It's like, how did you escape that, you lucky fuck? Because you get fired anywhere else.
Anywhere else, he would have lost the job.
Dude.
Anywhere else, he would have lost the job.
But I'm not rooting for anybody, but absolutely, like, obviously the 49ers over the Chiefs. You know, so
FKC, everybody, FKC.
Did y'all see
Sienna, thanks for coming through, Sienna. Thanks everybody in the chat I ain't talked to yet, man. I appreciate all that. Granville Hill in the building. Thank you. My 2 cents in the building. I appreciate all you guys, man.
Quick shout out to my brother Raider Joe, who's from my show, the SoCal Raider Report, is listening right now. So I want to give a big
Raider Joe, what's going on, Raider Joe?
You know Raider Joe. So
good dude.
My favorite bet right now is that there's one. It's like the odds are so stupid, insane. The game ends in a tie because alien invasion in Vegas. A real bet is right now. It's
please,
hilarious.
There's any even time for that, please.
I want someone to get rich when that happened. Shit.
Right?
Let's see. Free thinker. He said Kermit the Frog.
Oh man, I've been watching so much Muppets. I have a little girl, so she right now very into the Muppets. So.
Oh man. Let's see. Big Daddy Jose. He said trade for Hendon Hooker. Hey, my boy Hardcore Raider. He loves Hendon Hooker.
It's the name.
He said no famous Jameis.
No. Way too inaccurate, man. No.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what it is with him? It's the hate of Carr. It's the hate of Carr, man. Why is there so much hate, guys, of Carr? Is it because Carr's Christian? Is it that you guys, a lot of Raider fans just can't like him because he's not evil enough, or is that the problem?
I don't get it. I don't know.
need to
Ask Chris.
Want a snake? Is it you need?
You ain't about to get me
why does
started. No,
everybody
you
hate
ain't about to
Carr?
have me go down this rabbit hole, man. I ain't going down that rabbit hole.
Okay, never mind.
I wish him the best, man. I wish him the best wherever, however it lands for him, man. Shout out to him on Alumni Day after he retires and all that, and he comes back wearing the silver and black. I'll shout him out, man. The day he retires, I will give him all types of kudos. But until
I saw
then,
a really funny float. They're, you know how they're getting there. I mean, I think Mardi Gras is over, or still going, but they had a float, and it was a Derek Carr's Red Zone zombie float.
I saw that. I saw that. That's wild.
Wicked.
So
Wow.
good.
That's wild, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so much going on, man.
Worst possible Super Bowl for us, though, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Not for me.
Who would you do first,
what do
Chris?
you mean? Who would be worse than KC versus San Francisco?
You ready?
I guess.
The Saints versus the Saints versus KC would have been worse for me this year.
Why? What you have? What?
Just you hate Carr that much?
No, it's not that I don't hate him. I hate his cult following that all they would do is be like, I told you so. We would have got I told you so to death. And
that would have been real bad for us if he was in Vegas right now.
So bad, like, because that's all they were saying. So I'm just like, but the thing is, I don't dislike the guy though. I really don't. I don't dislike the guy. It's more or less like that cult following. Yep. It's like that comes with it. That was my biggest thing. But yeah, to me, that would have been the worst. Like if Derek Carr in the black and gold held that damn Lombardi trophy in Vegas, we would not hear the end of it.
Yeah.
I think it's better than San Francisco though.
I'm not from California, so I don't hate San Francisco like everyone else does. I don't have the hate.
I hate the Rams. Like that Rams Patriots Super Bowl was a freaking nightmare for me.
Yeah, like a team out there, like to me, like I hate the Steelers more than I hate the 49ers.
Steelers is a bad one. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, but we're out east, so me and you, so like but them daggone
the Rams have always been an invasion into LA. Because everybody that's from LA, everybody that really knows football in LA knows that this is still a Raiders town, no matter what anybody says. I drive around the city all the time. I live close to Orange County, but more in LA County. And I'm telling you, man, like they're a very small pocket of Ram fans and even a smaller pocket of Chargers fans. And so that Super Bowl was torture for me. And it was such a boring game. Oh, that Patriots-Rams Super Bowl was a nightmare.
Yeah, I can imagine how that was.
And the media here locally it's disgusting, man. I mean, you guys probably see everything so different, but they've been trying to force the Rams down everybody's throat here so bad. It's gross, and it still cannot take off. They just cannot get, even with the Super Bowl.
Exactly, because we won it first, so they can't take that away. It's like, yeah, they're doing anything they can, but
on the hearts of the minds of all the basically, I'm not racist anyway, but of all the minority people here in LA, the Raiders are the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Raiders are the team, and there's just a small faction of people that were from Orange County that like the Rams, and it's just they just don't live here. They don't. I mean, maybe they live on the west side, like in Santa Monica or in the rich area, but really not really.
We're the world's team. Cowboys can have that America's team bullshit, which is fake anyway, but it's like, it's true, dude. Fake. Go around the world. Where else are you going to see you know what I mean? The Raider logo is everywhere, dude. It's incredible.
A fact.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, sir.
So wanted to kind of bring up to something to kind of be like, what the hell's going on? What's up with this guy? I don't know why this name is spelled wrong, but the Janarius Robinson just got signed with us. What was it? A day later, 2 days later, gets arrested for DUI charge. What's going on, man? Why aren't these players using an Uber or whatever, man? Like, how dumb can you be? And I mean, I'm not going to judge him because
that's Vegas, man. I'm sorry, Chris. It's still the Vegas curse. I'm there.
It's crazy. I mean, it could happen anywhere, but it's like, come on, guys.
But it doesn't. I mean, like I said, I live in LA. There's a lot. There's probably as much or more things to do here in LA than there is in Vegas, and there's just something about people just get turned up more. And so probably for him, I'm thinking maybe some family, some friends came. He's probably used to it, but it's the people that come in to see you that come to Vegas and just get wild, you know?
Yeah. I hate it for him though.
Sucks.
Not to keep talking about the 49ers, but what was the old like GM with the Niners, right? My first Super Bowl memory ever was the Niners destroying the Chargers in the Super Bowl. I was like 5 years old, right? That's my first ever like Super Bowl memory.
Yeah.
But that little GM they had, right? I know their owner, whatever he was, they always talked about like how, you know, they were all set up like the team, you know what I mean? They had the most luxury flights. It was all first class, everything, first class hotels. Yes, there we go.
Oh yeah,
we almost have to like
they're from Ohio
to where since the players won't do it for themselves, the owner, you know what I mean, Mark Davis is going to have to force like, hey, here's your own driver, here's your own, you know what I mean?
But the crazy thing is they have that though. Yeah, I mean, I from what I heard, I don't know if Stu's still in here. I mean, he may know too, but I heard that the team actually has like driving services for these guys. Like they don't even have to get their own Uber. Like they literally have driving services. So I don't know if that's true or not, but
it's probably like this though. I mean, have you guys? I don't know if you've ever been out partying, but I haven't. You know, I'm married. I have a wife, and you know, I could say like, "Oh, I know my wife will love me, and she'll come pick me up." But does she really want to get that call from me at work? Could you just come get me at the bar? You know, like, you know.
I know no one. Yeah,
but they do. You're right, and I think they have it also through the NFL. Like they just have it as players to come picked up. I just wonder if it's like, hey, we're coming to get you a lot. You know, you better slow down.
Like you said, the Vegas curse. We need to hammer that home where it's like not even an option. This is a mandatory shit where it's like, dude, you know what I mean? We're trying to win a Super Bowl here. We're not here to fucking party just because we won a week 2 game, right? Like, that's not the goal here.
It was getting bad for a while there because remember like Nate Hobbs, he like got in some trouble.
Remember JJ got busted too.
JJ got busted and messed his head up. Had that big knot on his head. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's that's why it's like.
I mean, do you guys ever go to Vegas?
Oh yeah. I've been a few times.
I know you, Chris. You travel a lot.
I haven't been yet.
When you go to Vegas, man, it's just like it's like a kid in a candy store. So whatever you like and whatever you want, you get a lot of it, and you just go wild.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. And I'm not judging no one because I got DUIs. I ain't gonna lie. Like I made bad mistakes, and you got to live with it. But it's like, man, like my thing is learn from Henry Ruggs, if nothing else.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? Learn from
after that.
Like you don't have to learn the hard way. This guy sacrificed for us. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but
why did he have to feel the need to go 140? Have you ever been down that road? I mean, I don't know if you guys are. I mean, I know you've been there, but there's parts of Vegas that are like very suburban, and where he was going, man, that's a normal neighborhood.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Yeah, like he wasn't in the middle of the desert. Like some people think, oh, well, he's it's a desert. It's wide open. Like, no, he was in a neighborhood.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
Stupid, man. And I heard he's making like $2 an hour or whatever in jail.
Hey, that's on him, man. You make those choices, man. You gotta live with the consequences. I mean, I hope he, is able to bounce back and make a living once he gets out. But
would you give him a shot? When you give him a shot if he came back? Would you do like Paluxico Burris did?
The crazy thing is I was actually talking with Spicy and Stu about this a couple weeks ago. It's like, he did his time. I mean, like after he does his time, it's like, of course, it will never make the young lady and her dog come back, who he killed. So it's never like swept under the rug, or it's never like made right. Like you can never make that whole. But I will say that, I mean, because didn't that guy from the Browns?
The Ravens Stallwaite played the next week after killing someone.
Did he? Was it that soon?
Unbelievable.
Wasn't Renz involved in somebody dying too?
Oh yeah, well,
allegedly in the shooting. That was
Yeah,
a
I was
way
about to
different
say.
story. But what I was going to say about the Henry Ruggs thing is like he can't get there is no second chance at playing football. You don't get that chance. You don't deserve it. But you do deserve a chance to
But that's
come play coaching role of, hey,
like
don't be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be me, but better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He should come teach that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no way you can play
Don't give him
again.
a chance.
Which Stallworth that was disgusting that Stallworth ever got to play again, much less the next week.
Stallworth, he did some time in jail though, right? And then he came out and played. I think he missed a year and then he came back. If I remember,
he played
correctly.
the next week. I think they settled it in court. I don't know. It was a crazy situation.
Well, I know he did jail time though. I know he missed like a year. I do remember that. So, but I'd have to look more into it. And honestly, if this wouldn't have happened in Vegas, that may have been the case for Henry Ruggs too. But that in Vegas, they don't play that at all.
How about in Dayton?
Huh?
How about in Dayton, Ohio? You guys ever been to Dayton?
Yeah.
It's funny. I've been hearing a lot about Dayton because that's where Cat Williams is from. Are you guys?
Yeah. That's like 45 minutes from me.
Is it?
Dayton, yeah. Yep.
I have no idea. I've never been to Ohio. I got to make a trip out there, but I just
I'm about to say Dayton. There ain't nothing in Dayton.
How far are you from Cincy?
Like about an hour or so.
Okay.
A little over an hour.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to that Bengals game this year. Bengals Raiders.
Yeah, that's the one, man. I went to Cincinnati when I was a little kid, but not to like a game. So I'm stoked to go to that one.
Yeah, for sure. To switch up the topic a little bit, man, something that should probably make us all upset. Why did our boy not get one defensive player of the year vote? He didn't get one vote. Like, okay, now if they want to say Myles Garrett won, okay, Myles Garrett's a bad man. That's the two. Man.
That's fine. I'm with you, Chris.
But he didn't get one vote.
They gave it to that fucking bland cornerback for the Cowboys. He got a vote. Are you kidding me? Do people watch football that vote on this shit? I'm literally disgusted in the awards and like all the awards were so wrong in my opinion. It was fucked up.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like I said, and I'm not even going to say that Max should have won. Like
me either.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, Myles Garrett is a dog.
Totally cool with him winning.
Yeah,
but how was Crosby not second? But the no first place votes is just.
It's unreal.
Fuck you, who was ever voting.
It's unreal. Like, do you hate the Raiders that much? Do you hate the Raiders that much, man? Like, come on. Like that dude.
I think it's that if the Raiders would have been in the playoffs, like he would have gotten a little more cred. You know, honestly, like he's just kind of lost in the wash, because just all the drama and just all the dumb shit that's happened for us with McDaniels and everything. He just kind of got. I mean, it's funny though. Did you see the clip with him and Chris Sims where he kind of called him out like, yo,
Sims was kind of scared. It seems
like, dude, he got scared. That was like my favorite moment, dude. He kind of like really showed him like, I will fuck you up. I could fuck you up basically.
He played more snaps than anyone. It's like so disrespectful, man. I cannot believe it, dude.
It is,
dude, and the fact that he did battle through that knee injury, like and everything he went through, like to get back on the field.
2 surgeries after the season. I mean, what in the fuck, dude? Like, again, I'm cool with him not winning, but it was clearly Myles Garrett and Max Crosby the 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even. Be.
I mean, what the fuck, dude?
It had to be. Yeah, that was crazy, man. And in fact, like I didn't even watch it all because I was just like so over it. Who ended up winning the comeback player?
Not Baker, who played a season, right? Joe Flacco in his 5 fucking games. Unreal, dude.
Well, because they made he did lead them to the playoffs. I mean, he kept them going.
But still, he played a couple games. Yeah.
But they gave Coach of the Year to Stefanski and not D'Amico Ryans, who beat him in the playoffs. How is this? It was so fucked up on every level, dude.
Honestly, I mean, Stefanski shouldn't have even been like. Honestly,
third at best.
Yeah, I mean,
being honest,
even Dan Campbell, even though he made those mistakes in the playoffs, but you're not supposed to have the playoffs as a thought for this award. There's no way Stefanski should have got that. No way.
I knew CJ Stroud was going to get, offensive rookie, but it should have been Puka. Puka Nacua broke. It wasn't just one record, dude. again, somebody is going to come and beat CJ's. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It wasn't the greatest rookie season we've ever seen. You know what I mean? It was amazing. It was great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Puka did things we might not ever see again, which is it was out of nowhere, dude. I mean,
It was too.
you know what I mean? A running back receiver will never get it. Is all that says to me. Like, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I'm not taking. I love CJ. I'm not taking it away for being an Ohio State guy, dude. He's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, not taking anything away from him, but damn, Puka got robbed.
Oh yeah, no, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. See, I'm not mad at CJ getting it.
Yeah, again, I knew that was coming though because he's a quarterback. I get it. I get that.
CJ did his thing.
I get that one.
Yeah, CJ did his thing for sure. But yeah, this whole Max thing.
This
drives me crazy.
Unacceptable
for sure.
You know,
for sure.
also I kind of wonder because do you guys listen to his podcast? I don't know if you listen to his.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he, they were I was listening on the way in. I was coming back and getting ready for your show, and so I was just hearing it, and I think he understands like where he is as far as the hierarchy in the NFL, and just like I said, because the Raiders keep getting looked at over the time as being kind of a ridiculous organization and just all the madness, he just ends up in the wash. So he's gonna have to stand out when the Raiders have a big season. Like. I mean, I know you don't like Carr, but Carr was in the MVP conversation in 2016 because the Raiders were rolling.
Yep.
No, I mean that helps.
There's all kinds of numbers, but when you're putting together a season of wins and you're in the constant, media spotlight for something good.
Yeah,
I think that's what ends up happening in these riders' minds. So,
no, I agree, man. It's just I don't know. This is one of those things that, like, I mean, 'cause honestly, whenever we had like the primetime games, I mean, the announcers, that's all they would talk about is Max. I mean, it was just I mean, it's a known thing. Like
they're drooling over him, not just talking about
right. That's what I'm saying.
Enough, dude.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, just come on, man. Come on.
But on a real note, honestly, like Chris, you should hook him up with your productions because man, your podcast comes out way better than his. Like They sound like they put a damn phone in the middle of the thing and just talk.
Theirs does seem real random, though, man.
Real rough. I mean, I think this last week they had the guys from the bus, and it was a little more produced because they do it right, and like you do, it's just they need to do a little better job. So hopefully they hire one of us.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Right?
Hey, I'm always down to get hired, man. Max, I got you, big dog. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Before we go, man. So, I know we hired a couple assistant coaches, man. Wanted to see if you guys had any thoughts on that.
The sequence was weird, man. The sequence is weird. Like, why do you hire Deshaun Foster before you hire
the OC?
Yeah, like, why do you hire why do you hire? What happened to Champ too? Like, is Champ Kelly still with the team?
Yeah, he's under contract.
They hired somebody else. Like,
yeah, he's under contract still.
All the see, that's another thing. Like I was trying to from the beginning, and I said, I just feel like we got egg on our face. Like you say all these things you want to do, and then you do the opposite. Like, why are we hiring guys? Like, you're getting an OC, but he doesn't get to pick his staff. Like, I mean, I know that guy. The guy today was the hire was for the tight ends coach or whatever, right?
Yeah, he was.
Bears.
Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, he was. He was a line with the line coach. Yeah, the line coach. Yeah,
you're sharp, man. You're sharp. But yeah, he was a line coach, and now he's our tight ends coach.
Yeah.
Bears. And then I got Deshaun Foster, and then I don't know. I mean, it's just all the sequence. I'm, not to hog up, but I feel like the sequence is a little weird.
No, I agree. I mean, generally you would hire your offensive coordinator, and then the coordinator would, bring in their position coaches. So I don't know. I'm
not to go back to the Kingsbury thing, but it's like I feel like these hires, it's like we're not getting a guy that's like I feel like Kingsbury kind of came in was like, oh wait, what do you mean I'm not allowed to bring in Caleb Williams or my guy or whatever? It's like, buddy, this is the Raiders, not fucking Cliff Kingsbury's team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like you went the Raider way, or are you trying to still do shit, a Josh McDaniels type way? Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're not about that, and I don't think he understood that.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think to me, man, it's he just seems just kind of immature anyway. And it's like, and he probably came in the interview, they probably were talking about what peace out, my 2 cents, appreciate it. He was probably just wanting to, figure out what the offensive or what the quarterback plan was going to be, and then when they probably decided that, hey, we're probably not going to go up and go get Caleb, he probably threw a hissy fit. All I know, who knows?
Yeah, the media keeps reporting about the 3-year thing. The 3 years deal
contract.
Yeah, and they just probably like, who knows? I mean, if it goes Joe Bugle and AP's only here for a year, I mean, then everybody's gonna get washed out. They probably don't want to keep paying him. It's just there's just too much uncertainty, man. But it's funny because Chip Kelly was in the conversation, and now he's over to you guys in Ohio.
Right? Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, because Bill O'Brien actually he left the Buckeyes and went, where'd he go? Like Boston College or somewhere?
Yeah, he's gone. Chip.
Yeah, then Chip Kelly's with.
Well, not you, but I know you don't like them, but I know you like Michigan.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He's not a good recruiter anyway, so.
No, for sure.
And them awards too, the assistant coach, they didn't give it to Ben Johnson and gave it to what's his name for the Browns, Swartz or whatever. I was shocked at that one too. I was like, how in the fuck did the Browns win all the awards?
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me though. Okay, what happened with Eric Bieniemy?
Right, that was wild.
He's still out there.
He's going back to KC. I heard. Yeah.
Is he really?
That's what I heard.
He's
already talking to them like right now, like he's helping them out with the Super Bowl and shit. I've already heard.
Oh,
is he?
Dude. Yep.
Okay, so then we got to get Hugh, Chris. We got to get Hugh.
Yes, Hugh, baby.
We need our secret weapon.
Yes. Hey man, you Jackson, go ahead and call McFadden up, man. See, McFadden got a couple games left in him. Oh,
hey, it's funny, Chris. It's funny you said that. I picked up McFadden rookie this weekend. Oh, the glare is probably terrible, but
nice.
Yeah,
that was my boy, man.
Right?
That was my. That's
that was the whole time when I started my podcast. Is right around that time.
Electric, dude. That's
you've been doing it that long.
College football players I've ever seen.
I'll send you a link to my first show, Chris. But yeah, we actually were at the game that year when they lost to the Lions. When we could have locked in the playoff, we were at that game in Oakland. My crew.
Yep, I was there.
Brutal, that was a heartbreaker.
Fucking brutal.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We were sad the whole way. We had to come back to LA and I was just being a dick, man. I was in the back of the bus just drinking. I'm mad. I don't care. This sucks. And my friend, and shout out to Raider Joe, because if you know my friend Raider Joe, he's like the most positive Raider fan.
Yeah.
Like, he can find light in a Roach Motel. But man, that was a dark time. That was sad.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see. So my man Rick says, who we get at 13? He says, I'm for a DT or offensive lineman. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm so scrambled right now. I don't know what direction I want to go, honestly. I really don't. It depends on the day, man. A part of me really wants to work on this O-line. Part of me wants to, but it's kind of hard. I got to see what we do during free agency, though. See what we can do. I mean, my man Angelo's in the building. Angelo's been the main one trying to get me off of the quarterback. He wants to get one of those offensive linemen, which I'm not mad at that.
You see, the Chargers are supposedly shopping Bosa and Khalil Mack.
I heard. What do you guys think about that?
Bosa's always hurt, man. Give me Mac.
If Mac wants to get paid, I don't want Mac back, but I definitely don't want Bosa. Now, if we can get Mac back on a friendly deal, then yeah, I'm all about it.
Can't take Bosa. He's a punk.
No, fuck Bosa.
No way, no Bosa.
I mean, what if Bosa took a friendly deal?
Nope, not worth it. He won't even play.
You wouldn't take him at all?
Fuck
put him on the other side of Max?
Nope, no way. Give me Mac. I'll pay Mac more. Give me Mac.
That's true too. That's true. And honestly, let Malcolm Kuntz get reps, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Let
all
him
for
eat.
that.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm all for that.
He really deserved it, and he's showing like he looked like a baby Mac.
Oh yeah,
He's like a baby Mac.
for sure.
Well, excuse me for a second, man. I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right
No,
back.
it's all good, man. I appreciate you coming through. I'm about to wrap it up anyway, man. I'm just gonna do a quick giveaway, and then
All right,
I'm gonna cut it out, man. Appreciate it, Ern. Thanks, boss. All right, man. Yeah, before we get off of here, man, I wanted to do just a quick giveaway, man. I'm gonna give away one of my hoodies.
There you go.
So I got and thanks to everybody who's bought one so far, man. So I got the Shield Squad, Squad hoodie. You guys can see. So yeah, so I got it in black, or I got it in gray, and I got it in black. So but yeah, so I'm about to do a quick giveaway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a quick trivia. Quick trivia real fast.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Big Daddy says first round O-line. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. What I want to I had my question I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. All right. So whoever puts it in the chat first wins. But hold on. Of course, my phone is acting crazy.
I say that week y'all had the 5-hour episode with Captain Jack and Stu. I know man, Captain was quick on the trivia in the video or whatever. It was funny.
Yeah. That was crazy. Dang, hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. Which year did Antonio Pierce go to the Pro Bowl? Whoever puts it first wins.
I think I know, but I'm gonna wait until you confirm it, and I'll be honest and let you know if I was right or not.
Whoever puts it first in the chat.
Man, Maddie said 01. Vader's got 08. Got 808 with 04. 77. Leo says 09. I see a 05, 06. I see 11. Some 06s coming in, 02.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm about to. So the answer. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure it's right. Yeah. So the answer that I have is 2006.
Woo.
2006. Let me see. Who was the first one that put 2006?
It's like Freddie.
Oh, Freddie. Yep. Freddie got it.
I said 08 like yeah, Vader said 08 as well, but
yeah,
it was 06.
06. Good stuff, Freddie. So Freddie, man, if you have, let me know if you have either like IG or Twitter or whatever. If you do, make sure you hit me up on either one of those, and I can get your information so I can ship this out to you. So I'd need your size and everything. So Freddie, are you on IG or Twitter? Gotta hear from you. Gotta hear. Is Freddie still here?
Freddie won and dipped.
All right, Freddie, where you at? I don't know, man. If I don't hear from Freddie, I might do another. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, Freddie, my man. He said Freddie celebrate.
Right.
Hey, Freddie, man.
Squad.
Hit me up on IG on Protect the Shield, on there, and then I'm gonna make sure I get your size and everything, and I'll get your address, and I'll make sure I get this sent off to you.
You got any side bets or parlays to make the Super Bowl funner?
Oh, you know what? I haven't done any bets yet that I was gonna do. I'm still kind of looking at it.
I got a wild 10-leg parlay for $1. So it's just like playing a scratch off or something, but it's like possible stuff, like anytime touchdown score from Brandon Ayuk. It's stuff that could definitely happen, but for 10 things to happen, the likelihood is slim and none.
All good. Right? It's all good.
It's making it fun.
Yeah. Hey, Sienna, hit me up on IG or Twitter, or even Facebook. It's Protect the Shield on all of them. I do have the hoodies for sale, and I have t-shirts as well. So I definitely got that. In fact, I'm in a giving mood. I'm gonna go ahead and give a t-shirt away too. I'm gonna give a t-shirt away. Let's go. Let's go, man. Just for all the, cause I love the Shield squad. So in fact, I'm gonna let you do a trivia question. I'm gonna let you do one. You got one?
I don't off the top of my head.
Okay, here, I'll get one. Let me see. I'll get one. Let me.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got one. I mean, I don't know how fast they'll get it, but I got one.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, I think so. You let me know if it passes or not. But give me the number the legendary assassin Jack Tatum wore his rookie year.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay, that's it. That's
Spicy.
it.
That's
the
baby.
one. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What did he wear?
Got a couple early guesses here. You just let me know when you want to run it.
Well, I mean, are any of those right?
Oh, well, we were Gucci. I was just seeing how many people were going to comment. Yeah. There's definitely a couple have already. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll let it run. I'm just curious what other people say.
Right.
But all right, go ahead. Let's know. What was it?
So I see. Yep, they're coming in now. But the first one to get it was Joe Raider. The first guess nailed it off the jump. 31. And I have the old school cups from 7-Eleven back in the day is how I knew that stat. And I heard it at a trivia way back in the day at a Washington game. I think the one we lost, I don't know if it was 2016. I can't remember, but I thought it was a pretty good trivia question, so I stole it.
I like it. No, I like it. Yo, Raider, do you got IG or Twitter? Yo, Raider, he'll hit me up. In fact, I got one more. I'll give another shirt away.
I love it. Here we go.
Yeah, who cares? I'll get another shirt away. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do another shirt. A similar. We'll do a similar question to as yours, and this will be it. What number did Terrell Pryor originally have for the Raiders?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were going Freddie V.
Oh,
Which I don't even know. I just seen it on a card, which is like, I don't know if he actually wore it for the season or like, you know how in preseason when you switch over, like I might have been one of those. He only wore it for like preseason, but
yeah.
Got some answers coming in. TP, does he still got the longest QB run in history? Nobody broke that, right?
Probably. Yeah, I think he still.
I mean, it was 98, so unless somebody went 99, I don't think it's been beaten.
Got some good guesses. We do have an answer. We do have an answer in here. My man Strike Vader. He was number 6. That's my guy. He was number 6. So Strike, I know how to reach you, Strike. So hit up my DM, man, and drop me your size and your address so I can put that in there for you. Let's see. Did the Yo Raider, did you end up
I was looking, I don't know if you
are you on IG, Yo Raider, or Twitter? But yeah, I got you. I got you, Strike. I got you, man. I definitely got you. So yeah, leave your size and your address. And Yo Raider, just hit me up on either Twitter or IG with your size and your address, and I'll get that out. I'll get those out to you guys tomorrow. So I appreciate it, man. So I know I went a little bit longer than usual, man. I just wanted to give a couple giveaways, man, to say thank you guys for rocking with me all this time, man. You know, this has been a great experience. I actually have hit my goal. My goal was to get 2,000 subscribers by the Super Bowl, and we knocked it out the park. I'm at like 2,200 and something, man.
Congrats, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Man.
It's so awesome.
It's been crazy, man. You know, for me starting in April last year, man, it's been a journey, man. And you know, you were on one of my first shows. Shout out to Big Daddy, was on one of my first shows, and Leo, all you guys has been rocking with me from the beginning, man. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on rocking with you guys, man. So again, thank you guys for all that. But you know, I don't want to take much more of your time, man. So you know, as I always say, players and coaches come and go, but we must always protect the shield. And I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys next week. We out. Woo! Shield Squad, appreciate it, man. You guys have a good one. Love y'all, man.